Stewart is the kind of person that's really connected to the community, not just the Asian community, but the community in which he lives and which he works.
Stewart is an extraordinary bridge builder. He, for decades now, has played a very proactive role in joining our communities of color and working class communities together.
Stewart is dynamic in actually working across race, culture, language. He's the only Asian American that I know that went into an African American church and got a standing ovation. So that's the way Stewart is.
Stewart Kwoh is the founding president and executive director of the Asian Pacific American Legal Center.
He started the center because he saw a need for his own people to have something similar to the NAACP and the MALDF. There was nothing in California that basically is doing what the legal center does.
It was really Stewart's initiative that brought CTA into the partnership with the center. He knew that if he wanted to move a human rights agenda in California, that it was going to be essential.
The work that the Legal Center does stretches far beyond the Asian American and Pacific Islander community. The issue of immigration, for example, or education are issues that affect us all, and that in order for us to be successful in moving forward, it is critical for us to do it together.
I'm specifically in the Immigration and Citizenship Unit. Our program has grown a lot in the last year. We help legal permanent residents, green card holders become naturalized and become American citizens.
He's definitely been a leader in helping schools in LA County establish Mandarin programs. I've benefited myself from that type of effort because right now I have my child enrolled in a Mandarin program, a dual immersion program. So she's learning English and Mandarin as a kindergartner.
Thinking of two tracks because it's based around issues so that it's going to be easier to break it apart so that you can benefit from the issue that's impacting your school.
Different groups from across the city come and try to figure out what we can do together, how we can be better coordinated to have greater impact in Los Angeles.
Stewart was the person who came up with this creative idea of Home Walk, and it is to literally walk and raise money for the homeless in our communities.
I know we share a common belief that we can end homelessness in Los Angeles. Am I right? Yes.
It's an honor to say that Stewart Kwoh is your mentor.
He's able to draw people together. He's passionate about it, he's genuine about it, and therefore people trust him.
Finding the common ground. It really describes who Stewart is and what his work is all about.
Asian Americans are either invisible or forever foreign. This year's recipient of the Ellison Onizuka Memorial Award has been fighting these stereotypes by combining low-key, behind-the-scenes diplomacy with a steely determination to end discrimination against Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders. Please welcome Stewart Kwoh.
Wow, thank you very much. I am honored to be receiving this award and humbled to be recognized with the other distinguished honorees. I have been so fortunate that in close to 30 years, the Asian Pacific American Legal Center, along with a strong community and union partnership, have been able to improve educational opportunities for Asian Americans, Pacific Islanders, Latinos, and African Americans in Los Angeles, the great city of Los Angeles. In tribute to Ellison S. Onizuka, the thing that I share with my fellow honorees is a passion for justice. I am reminded of a story that began in 1995 with a call from my neighbor who wanted the Legal Center to find some Thai translators for a labor investigation in Monte, California. That led to my asking one of our attorneys working on sweatshops to help out. By the way, that attorney is now the California Labor Commissioner, Julie Sue. We found out a few days later after the raid that the sweatshop was really a slave shop, and over 70 Thai women and 4 men were locked up for up to 7 years, being abused and sewing clothes for 12 or 16 hours a day with no pay. We received some legal advice that we should not, I repeat, not represent the workers, and I asked why. That seemed odd to me. But because the anti-sweatshop laws in California were very weak, so no money would be gained from the retailers or large manufacturers, and because the workers were undocumented, even though they were tricked into coming to the United States. Now, we also found out that the front shop in downtown Los Angeles had 22 Latino workers. So the advice was also not to represent those workers because they would not get along with the Thai workers. Well, we didn't listen. Let me be clear. There is no way we would listen to that advice. We followed our passion for justice. In the following 5 years, with the courage of the workers and a strong community and labor coalition, we were able to get over $4.5 million for the workers from the retailers. We gained legal status for all the detained workers. And the Thai and Latino workers stood up, went to the state assembly, and today California has the strongest anti-sweatshop law in the United States of America. Thank you. And you know what? That fight continues. And we, along with you, will make sure that all of our dream students find their rightful place in our society as Americans. It is this passion for justice that unites us and guides us. Thank you to the NEA for being the advancement in equal opportunities partner that we all need. Thank you so much.